I'm Portuguese. I grew up in Lisbon. I moved to the UK when I was 15. It was a decision by my parents who wanted me to study in England and to have a better future. Obviously at the beginning it was very difficult. I didn't speak a word of English. As time went by, I felt more integrated, and I guess that helped me to become a Londoner. I was first diagnosed with cancer when I was around 20 years old. It started as a normal cough, chest pain, which then didn't go away. From there, the GP asked me to go for another scan, and then we found out it wasn't just a cold, it was something a bit more serious. Obviously, being diagnosed with a serious illness is not easy. Thankfully, I had the support of my friends and family. I did have to stop my studies and work at the time as well. For a period of almost 2 years, and then once I was given the all clear, thankfully I was able to return and carry on studying. I think when I started my degree, I wasn't as mature as I am now. Probably less mature than people of my age at the time as well. So I had a very relaxed attitude towards life, towards the future, towards my goals. There were moments where I did struggle to understand some subjects, and there were moments where I actually questioned if being a uni would take me anywhere. The reason being is because there were many students who finished uni and didn't have a job, or many people which I met at the time that finished a particular course and were working in a completely different role. When I was finishing my degree on my last year, one of my lecturers, Professor Shushma Patel, told me one of the major investment banks was coming to do a presentation at the university. So she invited me to attend with her and a few more students. During the meeting, I met some of the people from the human resources, and they asked me to come to apply for a position, for an internship at the firm. I decided to apply because I was curious, because I needed a job, and that was an opportunity that was there. I went for an interview. It was a very intense interview, and it was, to be honest, one of the hardest 3 hours of my life. I left the interview feeling very worthless and feeling that there's no way I could get a job with that firm. I need to tell you, this is from a perspective of someone that has no financial knowledge, never read any financial newspaper or anything else. So I decided to start reading the Financial Times, and fortunately, on the day of my interview, I had an edition of the Financial Times where it spoke about, there was a section about Goldman Sachs, there was another section about a couple of mergers happening as well. And those were two of the questions that I had during my interview, along with the other ones, some that I could answer, some that I couldn't. Eventually, the interview finished. I didn't feel that I did well enough to earn an internship. But 2 weeks later, Human Resources called me and told me that I was offered a role. If I went back 7 years, I would have told myself to study more, to network more, to try and find out more about work opportunities, internships. I'll probably do a year placement, which I didn't do at the time, mid-year, so after the end of my second year. And I would also tell myself to enjoy, because my time at university was unique, and you don't get that type of experience once you leave.